Welcome to my boring opinion.
Okay, I'm back again. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the truth about Bratayley. Now, as you all know, Bratayley is a big family vlog channel on YouTube. I don't think it's the biggest. I do, however, think it's like one of the top 5 or top 10. I don't know who the biggest one is. I probably should have looked that up, but that's not the main point of this video. I just want to point out a few, facts, a few problems that I've been seeing, especially around the comment section and such. And when you look up Bratayley, you see some people making videos spreading unverified, unproven rumors. And some of those rumors seem to be spreading negativity. So I've noticed that for over a year, there was rumors that that one of the kids from Bratayley, Annie, was, for whatever reason, was no longer allowed to be in a video with Katie Donnelly from, at the time, the YouTube channel was called Flippin' Katie. And then about 5-6 months ago, 4 months ago, I think it was around Easter, they changed their name to It's the Donnellys, which is probably more appropriate. But anyways, there was rumors that, okay, so Katie Donnelly and Annie LeBlanc from Bratayley, they're around the same age and they're also friends. And there was rumors going around for roughly 13 months explaining why they're no longer allowed in each other's videos, or those two must have had a fight or whatever. People making videos acting like they knew it all for a fact. It's obvious, but they don't want to admit it for some reason. I mean, the truth is, when it comes to Bratayley, if it's that obvious, why not come out and admit it? Are they that bad at hiding stuff or something? First of all, and last year there was a rumor that they wasn't allowed in each other's videos because of different sponsor rules that they would no longer allow. Which, by the way, rules like that would kind of affect more YouTubers than, I don't know, like a handful. It would have, I mean, just think about it. According to that rumor, only, 5 YouTubers were affected by this kind of ridiculous rule? I mean, you'd only hear about this rumor between the Bratayley channels and the It's the Donnelly's channels, where at the time we was Flippin' Katie, and those are the only two channels you would hear about this alleged rumor, which I've done research. I have not found any proof that any such rule even exists. I've not found any rule that any sponsors ever do that, one thing. And number two, I mean, these rumors started over a year ago, so during which time you have a couple of 12-year-olds, okay? Now, well, maybe 13 actually. Well, one 13, the other 12. So do you really think a 12-year-old and a 13-year-old who are best friends are going to hang out and advertise each other's sponsors on each other's videos? It would be a dumb rule, one thing, and it shouldn't be tolerated. YouTube does have a little bit of censorship. It's not in who you may or may not allow in your video. It has nothing to do with that. I mean, sponsors probably wouldn't care who you have in your video, and I'm pretty sure that a couple of kids roughly 12, 13 years old would follow those rules, wouldn't do anything that would. They're not going to talk about each other's sponsors in each other's videos, for one thing. So the sponsors wouldn't have anything to worry about, and there's no proof that any such rule even exists to begin with, even if they do have different sponsors. And also, when it comes to Bratayley, unless you hear it straight from them on one of their social media sites or something, or the other channel where it's anonymous, you probably shouldn't believe it. But these fans, Bratayley fans, they buy into it without even properly checking the facts. And then there's people spreading rumors that, oh, Katie and Annie must have drifted apart. They must have had a falling out. They must have had a fight. They must no longer be friends. I wish they'd admit it in one of their videos. I mean, unless you hear it straight from them, don't believe it. People making videos thinking they know it all, acting like they know it all, when the truth is, you don't know. You only see roughly 15-20 minutes of their daily lives every day. So that's out of 24 hours. That's hours and hours of their lives that you don't see. You don't see what happens off screen. So it's best to stop acting like you do. People spreading rumors that Annie and so-and-so are enemies, they hate each other's guts or whatever, when they don't really know for sure. And then people spreading rumors about who Annie's dating, which I think is based on the opinion that they believe that Annie and so-and-so make a cute couple. I think the last one was Annie and some kid named Hayden. People had the opinion that Annie and Hayden make a cute couple, and if they just left it right there, it'd be fine, it'd be great. But then they let it become wishful thinking that Annie and Hayden were actually dating. So now, their opinion that they would make a cute couple turned into a belief that the two of them are actually dating. And probably based on like something that could be evidence of their close friendship, they're mistaken for evidence of they're secretly dating, but they don't want us to know about it. But they're bad at keeping secrets, so it's obvious. What kind of logic is that? Why would you secretly date somebody and then make it so obvious in your vlogs that you're dating? Why would you do that? If you're that bad at keeping secrets, you might as well come out and admit it. And then when Hayden went somewhere with I don't know, something like Instagram prompting or whatever, forgot what it was, with another girl. Let's see, what was the name? I think she's kind of famous. She's also around Annie's age. Ziegler. Mackenzie Ziegler, that was her name. Then people were spreading rumors that Annie and Mackenzie Ziegler was like enemies or something to that effect. And people spreading rumors that Annie and Hayden must have broke up or something. Well, maybe they was never a couple to begin with. Truth is, just because you think Annie and so-and-so make a cute couple, doesn't mean that they're dating. Okay? You need to just face that fact. Do not let your opinion that they make a cute couple turn into a belief that they're actually dating. Because that right there is when you're leading into spreading rumors that could, like, negativity, especially when instead of admitting that they was never a couple. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I got distracted there for a while, which I'm gonna edit that part out. So, anyways, as I was saying, people spread rumors, and they buy into rumors without checking for any proof. These people spread rumors, they don't provide any evidence to back up their claims. They don't provide anything solid, anything real. It's all speculation. And they act like they know it all. The truth is, you don't know anything about this family other than what you see in their vlogs. You don't know what they do off camera. You don't know what happens off screen. Now to me, they look like a nice family. They don't seem like they have any negativity at all in them. They're a positive, family-friendly vlogging channel. So, it's best to start making videos about stuff you don't know what you're talking about. Now, or at least admit that you don't know this for an absolute fact. This is your opinion. Okay? Admit that this is your opinion. You don't know anything for certain. And even be careful with that, especially if it's negativity. Because people seem to feed off negativity. They love negativity more than positivity. Negativity spreads faster than positivity. So, be careful what you believe. Some things, and if it doesn't make sense to hide it, and you don't hear it straight from them, don't believe it. Okay? I mean, a fact is verified by 2 or 3 reliable sources. And in the case of Bratayley, unless you hear it straight from them, it's likely not true. And if it is true, they would announce it on one of their social medias, and you'd probably see it on their YouTube. Until then, it's not official. You don't know anything. You don't know anything if any drama has happened, any fight. You don't know anything. So, the truth about Bratayley is, the fans don't know anything more than what we see in their vlogs. Okay? So, be careful about your opinion. Be careful about what you spread before it becomes a rumor and probably even hurts their reputation. Even a couple of years ago, one of the kids, another friend, supposedly said something negative about Annie's recently deceased brother, and got a bunch of negative comments, death threats, hate comments, all kinds of stuff from people who were supposedly defending Annie. Now I think that's a bunch of bogus, that's a bunch of nonsense. I mean, for one thing, it makes no sense to defend one preteen girl by attacking another preteen girl. It doesn't make any sense. So the point is, judging by how little judging by how little that these Bratayley fans actually fact-check anything, and how much they buy into almost every claim they hear, and maybe some of them don't, but a lot of them do. Judging by that, I'm starting to wonder if Bratayley fans, that other girl, let's see, what was her name? According to my research, I guess Simply Live. Yeah, who was also about Annie's age. Now, as far as I was saying, if her and Annie did have some sort of argument, or whatever, and that's between the two of them, the Bratayley fans should stay out of it. But we don't, once again, we don't know anything for certain. We don't know. Okay, we don't know what happens off camera. We don't know what's true. And I heard that 90% of all arguments is over some kind of misunderstanding. If there was a kind of argument, maybe it's within that 90%. I mean, you do not flood somebody's channel's hate comments and death threats in order to defend somebody. It does not happen. You don't do that. So, the truth about the Bratayley channel is that the audience, now as I've said, don't know anything more than what we see on an average 15-minute vlog. Some of them may be longer, some of them may be shorter. I mean, that's out of 24 hours. We don't know. And what we can gather from both Bratayley's vlogs and even Donnelly's vlog is that the most logical reason why Annie and Katie spent over a year without being in each other's video, well, actually, almost a year since Annie was in Katie's video, one of them vlogs. But the point is why they don't show you, they don't put in each other's vlogs very often anymore, is because conflicting schedules. That's the most logical reason. I mean, Annie and Haley's pursuing singing and acting, which therefore takes them all the way to California, which they spend so much time there that they decide to move there. And they're in the process of selling their house right now. Because they're not there often enough to spend time with all their friends. Because conflicting schedules. And the last several times they visited, it's the Donnellys without doing something else. And you can tell by their vlogs. It's obvious. Instead of spreading all these rumors that they drifted apart or whatever, they're no longer friends. You don't know anything. That's the truth about Bratayley.
This has been my boring opinion.
Thanks for watching my video, and don't forget to follow me, subscribe, and check out my Twitter, and follow me on Patreon.